Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lekwa Gabriel. Welcome to my channel once more. Today I'll be talking about Ethereum and what you need to know about Ethereum and how that Ethereum is the future of blockchain. How that Ethereum is going to be the future is going to look like Ethereum. It's going to look like Ethereum. So you need to study Ethereum if you are going to understand the future of blockchain technology very well. So Ethereum is a decentralized open source blockchain that allows anyone to build and run applications on it without needing permission from any central authority. A blockchain technology is simply a technology that allows you to run financial transactions, run transfer of assets from one wallet to another wallet without any centralized system, which means blockchain technology is not a centralized system. We are not talking about blockchain tech in this video. If we're talking about blockchain tech, maybe I'll explain deeper on maybe some people that don't understand how this thing works. But then, why Ethereum is the future is because Ethereum is a decentralized open source blockchain that allows anyone to build and run applications on it. Ethereum has given this freedom whereby everybody can build on the blockchain and run on the blockchain. Now, it gave the freedom of people being able to build their blockchain on the blockchain when it was released. Why Ethereum is so strategic is because Ethereum is probably the largest blockchain out there that has the highest amount of blockchains built on it. It's probably with Cosmos too. Cosmos is also something that has a large amount of blockchains built on it. So Ethereum's design is very very futuristic. And why am I saying so? Because Ethereum is probably one of the blockchains that are very close to giving us an idea on how a full-scale blockchain is going to be. Now, what is a full-scale blockchain? A full-scale blockchain is a blockchain that is not limited by the three factors of the trilemma: scalability, decentralization, and security. A full-scale blockchain is a hyper-scale blockchain that is not limited by the factors of those three factors I mentioned. Now, this is going to be what the future of the new blockchains are going to look like. So we have Bitcoin was a digital money, Ethereum was a digital money plus digital economy and digital infrastructure. It is the world's most it is the world's largest programmable blockchain, enabling smart contracts and decentralized apps. Ethereum was created by Vitalik Buterin in 2013 to 2015 to solve Bitcoin's biggest limitation. Ethereum acts like a global decentralized computer. Developers write smart contracts and the Ethereum network automatically executes them. The goal: a world where trust is built into code and not institution. Now, this idea of allowing institutions to be built through code is actually the future of blockchain technology and the future of the internet, because they are getting to a point where the scale of the internet is going to bring institutions on the internet, and the censorship and viability of an institution is going to be built on chain. And the only technology that has the ability to build an institution on chain is is blockchain technology. Blockchain technology is the only tech that allows people build institutions on chain on the internet. The Web2 internet does not really have that capacity, so it is the only um Ethereum has is very futuristic when you study some of the parameters. Like now, the Fusaka upgrade that is coming up has to do with enlarging the nodes, and they'll be doing a lot of things. They will bring in a lot of things on chain and off chain through the Ethereum nodes, and that is what the future is going to be. Where there are node expansions, there is going to be more inclusion in the internet. So Ethereum allows people build smart contracts online and run their contracts free without anybody needing to own this or own that. So it has built a decentralized network whereby people can now build on chain, launch on chain. So we have Ethereum's native currency is ETH. It's used to pay gas fee. ETH is the native currency of Ethereum blockchain. So Ethereum does not work by proof of work, it works by proof of stake. For those that don't know, proof of stake is whereby people stake a certain amount of ETH to validate the whole system. Now, proof of stake is very, very nice because it actually ensures that the system is limitless, because as long as people are staking and validating the network stays alive, the blockchain stays alive. Unlike BTC that is proof of work, once they have mined to a certain block, the whole blockchain is almost dead. So Ethereum, the proof of stake system is a measure that has given this limitless scope for development. Other blockchains use such system too, like Solana, Ethereum. Now, if you check, um, Solana actually works with proof of history, and the more simpler the proving method, the more limitless the possibility of the blockchain. So moving on, we have the Ethereum virtual machine. The EVM is the brain of Ethereum. It runs contracts exactly the same way on every node across the world. Now, it's almost every major blockchain today, BNB, Avalanche, is EVM compatible. Now, the Ethereum virtual machine allows you to run your code on it. You write the code and you can run your code on the Ethereum virtual machine. Now, the Ethereum virtual machine also enables you to write code. And for those who understand what SDK means, it enables you to write a code. So we have gas, the gas fee. Gas is the fee you pay to run computations. The more complex the more complex smart contracts, the more gas you have to pay. The more complex the computation you're running, the more gas you have to pay. So Ethereum's architecture, we know that Ethereum is a layer one. We, um, we have also it handles the Ethereum is divided into layer one and layer two. Layer one handles security, stores transactions, runs smart contracts, and manages accounts. Now, layer one is the mainnet of Ethereum. When you hear mainnet, layer one is the mainnet. Now we have layer two, scaling networks. Layer twos make Ethereum faster and cheaper. So we have layer two was designed for scaling Ethereum and solving their um, scalability problem. So because of the congestion of the fees and the transactions on the layer one, Ethereum had to build a layer two. Now the layer two is made up of roll-ups, ZK stacks that actually help you offload the load on the main on layer one and process transactions. That's what most of the projects on layer two are actually work with that. So we have Arbitrum, Optimism, Base, ZK Sync, Stacknet. They process transactions off-chain but publish proofs to Ethereum, secure plus scalable. What can you build on Ethereum? Lending, DeFi, decentralized finance, lending, trading, Uniswap, yield farming, and stablecoins. Now, DeFi is actually one of Ethereum's largest industry because Ethereum is very secure for large amounts of transactions, and it is very secure for holding large amounts of finance of money. Now, why do people actually trust Ethereum to build huge farming protocols? And huge lending protocols there. Is because majorly people tend to trust what where there is more stake. It's just like now. Why should I keep a certain amount of money in JP Morgan? It's because JP Morgan has a lot to lose when I actually lose my money. If 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 anything were to happen, JP Morgan has a lot to lose. So there's something called um being worthy of a certain amount of credit. Now, if a system is not worthy of a certain amount of money to hold a certain amount of money, nobody will place any money there. Now, the Ethereum system is more of like a mother to of the crypto world and a foundation to Web3. It is so valuable. So this is the reason why we have a lot of strong and large lending protocols, yield farming protocols on Ethereum, because it is psychologically and strategically secure and trustable. So we have NFTs. NFTs represents art, collectibles, gaming assets, tickets, and music rights. Now, Ethereum is also one of the best places because it has it has the biggest NFT ecosystem. Like I said, trust. So we have a lot of DAOs on Ethereum, online communities with automated governance. We have a lot of DAOs on Ethereum ecosystem. Uniswap DAO, Maker DAO, Eve DAO, they are much. We have also gaming tokenization on Ethereum too. On it, everything can become a token. Real estate, stocks, gold, art. So Ethereum works with proof of stake. I've said that, and validators stake at least 32 ETH to approve blocks, maintain security, and earn rewards. Staking makes the network more secure and energy efficient. So you don't need too much computation. Bitcoin works by you using ASIC miners, or let's say other miners, to mine the block, and this has to do a lot of computing power. You'll be burning through electricity, you'll be burning through data just to mine Bitcoin. It's very inefficient. But proof of stake makes it so easy that to approve blocks, people just need to stake that to it. That's the validators. Validators are those that approve blocks. They are the ones that focus on maintaining the viability of the blockchain by staking. So we have other proofs. So in 2022, Ethereum switched from proof of work to proof of stake. It reduced energy usage by 99%. Massive. So there was the Shanghai upgrade, there was the merge. Shanghai upgrade allowed stakers to withdraw it. The Dencun upgrade introduced blobs for cheaper layer 2 transactions, reduced L2 gas fees to 90%, boosted adoption of ZK rollups. Upcoming upgrades: vehicle trees, reduce node storage, make Ethereum light client friendly, and improve decentralization. So we have other upgrades that are coming, even with the Fusaka upgrade and all. So there are a lot of things about Ethereum. Let's not make this video too long. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for my next video.